How is DUI proven? If a driver has been stopped by a police officer for suspicion of drunk driving, he will generally be asked to produce license, registration, and proof of insurance. He will also be asked if he has been drinking. At this point, the officer will be looking for signs of intoxication. If he believes the driver is intoxicated, he will ask the driver to exit the car and take a series of field sobriety tests. Current New Mexico laws say the driver must be deprived of alcohol 20 minutes before the test. Impairment can be proved by driving patterns, field sobriety test, chemical test results, circumstantial evidence including unbalanced coordination, slurred speech, and bloodshot or watery eyes. The most definitive way of determining blood alcohol concentration is through a blood test. The breathalyzer. The most common testing method is to take samples of breath with a breathalyzer, where the alcohol in the breath is mathematically converted to a blood alcohol reading. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the only tests that have shown some relevance to establishing legal intoxication are one leg stand, the heel to toe, and the horizontal gaze nystagmus. A driver can refuse a field sobriety test. A field sobriety test is entirely voluntary. No person is required by law to take field sobriety tests, and many of the tests are extremely difficult, even for people who have not been drinking. It is therefore advisable to politely refuse an officer's request for a field sobriety test. A driver can refuse a BAC test, but under New Mexico's implied consent law, he'll be charged with aggravated DUI. His license will be suspended for a year, and he will be ineligible for a limited driver's license. The driver may request a hearing within 10 days of the arrest to contest the validity of the confiscation or suspension of his driver's license.